Good morning, guys. The critic is in the house. Yeah. And it's blackout here. By the way, Lizaknan area, I had blackout for 2 times already for the morning. Yeah. So, good morning, guys. The critic is in the house. Let me start by telling y'all see what my head is? Let me start by telling y'all the facts that the Ministry of Health would like me to share with you. First and most important thing is how to wear a mask. If you're wearing a surgical mask like this, the darker side is the outside, the lighter side, which is more white, is on the inside. You hold the mask at the thighs, you put it on your face, you clip it on your ears, and you pull over. Now the mask has a ridge, aluminum ridge inside here that could take the shape of your nose to ensure this area is sealed right away around the mask. Right? The mask is not worn like this, and the mask is not worn like this. A mask must cover the face properly, completely. Right? Go to my page. There's a lot of educational information on how to wear a mask, washing your hands. If you're in a hand sanitizer, use soap and wash your hands for 20 seconds. Right? You can't go wrong there. Now this is for your own good. Now let me come down to what is going on again. I'm going to call me as a critic if you're going to see the boat across in front of the hoop. The boat back to 32 passengers in a boat. The boat's filled. Now here was the funny thing about boats. Boats don't got a lot of things going on because I wear a vest that you gonna wear. We gotta stop this. We gotta revisit COVID-19 and how we addressing it. You understand? Because I think the first and most important thing is the mask and people keeping themselves clean. Because when you go up on a boat, a man put on a jacket. You gotta wear the jacket is the first thing. So a man put on a jacket. He got it with his sweaty thing, touch his face, he gone for he. Then you gotta put it on, it gone for you. I can't see. What's more worse than traveling in a boat? What's more worse than traveling in a bus? Yes, sir? When somebody get right up next to you, all the buses, the police is not stopping the buses and ensuring that there's only 75% of the passengers there inside. and they got space, nobody has time with that. You got buses that don't even have a proper window. The buses don't have proper ventilation. So if somebody sneezes, there's everybody in the bus. You understand? So I don't know what's this crap that we playing. We locking up people who holding foul cock fight, and we locking up the people who they at all the high-end places. We got revisit this thing. We closing down little bars, but big bars open. We got to revisit how we addressing COVID-19. The markets is mass confusion. We got to calculate, listen to me, we got to practice proper hygiene. Simple as that. I think that's the only problem we got, is practicing proper hygiene. So I'm going to try to reach out to whoever's the COVID-19 task force, or who dep on the task force, or who heading the task force, and ask them what really is the thing behind it. Because you got people moving in bus, choke them in a bus, from Georgetown to, you imagine in a bus for an hour? In a public minibus? If one body had COVID-19, they got enough time in there for everybody to get COVID-19. So, between the double standards, the BS and everything else, all the markets, look at the markets. You're going about the market recently? What part you could avoid COVID-19? Look at the stores. Clothing stores open. People are going to hold clothes, and the next one going to hold the clothes. All the supermarkets open. People are going to hold the thing. We can't. This is crap. Wear your mask. Wear your mask properly. Practice proper hygiene. Keep washing and wiping. And people who seem to have signs and symptoms of COVID-19, we test them, quarantine them, wherever. We gotta get real with this thing. We have to get real. We gotta stop BSing. Food. You see people selling all them people put it. See, while selling people got a mask, what really is going on? Let me stop and say, well, here, first thing, let me be very careful who coming in the country. Let me make sure that we distance it. So, when the policeman walking in between you with a good mask, a police must be able to walk between a crowd and not touch anybody because we are 6 feet apart. Mohammed thing, wait. When you're dealing with people like them, this just got black them. He said he's like them radicalist banner. You gotta get rid of them from you. You don't got people like them around. He said COVID-19 is fake. And I see some people going hospital, never went in hospital in their life yet. Yeah. Right? So I'm gonna talk to them because this is BS. This is BS. People traveling in a bus, you there in your own house, one body gone out, come back, and everybody in the house now wearing a mask. We got to educate the people to take more responsibility for themselves because they don't take no responsibility. Like everything you hear. Like, no, COVID-19 is not going anywhere anytime soon. That is the problem. COVID-19 is like the new flu. COVID-19 is not going. We gotta ask yourself, how are we gonna deal with this in the future? Some people don't even feel that COVID-19 exists. Some people saying COVID-19 don't exist. You understand? Let me check the circumstances under the weather and think what is doing well for us, and let's work with that. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask properly. Why 3/4 of the people say close the country, Guyana, live in US and Canada? We got different circumstances.
Morning, bro. COVID-19 like PNC. Tell how I'm going.
So, we have blackout at Lusik 9 here. We had blackout 2 times for the money. I want to know when me AC burn our meetings and your house burn, who can pay for it? You can be confusion with me and them people. Right? It ain't adding up. If you got Freedom Hoop, the crossing from Starbuck to Freedom Hoop, and see people, how you could avoid COVID-19? You got the buses. Go to bus park. Go Starbuck Market. Starbuck Market is a center hub. Starbuck Market is supposed to exist under COVID-19 circumstances. Starbuck Market is not supposed to exist. Starbuck Market is the first place supposed to close down. But it's open. What really standards are running? All of you are going to find crowds of people partying in front of them supermarket. A pass at Bath Settlement to see them. Gluziknan at the Good Hope on the line tap just for going Good Hope. Got a China with a big session. Let me get real. No matter what, the police got done with the double standard run. They want one time and try to do something. Yes, sir, let me done with this double standards. The people seem not to care for themselves. Right? What the Ministry of Health got to do is educate the people, and make sure every single individual, all they got to do is make sure 750,000 people hear the message. After that, brother, your responsibility is yours. Yes, sir. COVID-19, the first thing, ain't going no way. It ain't going no way. It's like the new, you never know, COVID-19 was the new flu and all too. That's strong and attacking people's immune system. So I wish for the authorities to look into it and ease up with these double standards, because it's making people feel like they are being victimized. The small businesses, the bars, the people are feeling they're being victimized. We got to find and develop ways, and here we should have been practicing proper hygiene long. My mother teach me about proper hygiene from a very young age. Washing properly and drying properly and all them things now. You understand? Hello? Talk to me. Uh-huh.
You see what happened, and I mean, let me be fair with you. I agree with you 100% here. What happens is that the police, and I have observed this personally. I went at a location where several people were there, whatever the case is. But what they use their priorities and power to do is to make a race of the situation rather than doing what they have to do. So, like for example, this is what I saw. A Jeep pull up, they got 50 persons lining by a supermarket, whatever the case is. 5 or 10 who go up to the Jeep and put 1,000 or 2 or whatever the case is. You will find that they will dismantle a certain section of that crew, and the rest remains there. After 10, 11 parts, whatever the case. Likewise with people parts they have at their home and any other way else. This is what you see.
No, but that is why, here what happened now. They are working the laws to their benefit, right? And not enforcing the laws. They're victimizing people with the laws. So I'm saying, COVID-19, all you're interested in, no matter what. When a police pull up, we must be able to walk through a crowd. You understand? And no crowd bigger than so much. And everybody must have on the mask. Shops must have good practices for proper hygiene, washing hands and all these things.
In my way, you see, they're building people's mind, they're culturing people's mind in a way that, look, this week here, Saturday, you one line, you see who end up on left line, whosoever shoot a race gets a line. So next week, when they come again now, whosoever...
No, but I understand what the problem is. How do we address the problem? Huh? I understand what the problem is. We just regurgitating, reinventing the wheel. What is the solution to the problem? People are dying. COVID-19 is real.
Well, I see the minister came out yesterday, and I mean, you to some extent you have to agree with these people. At least they're to an extent. They're trying, because what...
My brother, my educating you is at the behest of the Ministry of Health. Trying to show you how to wear a mask properly and all them thing and putting all them thing on my page is at the behest of the Ministry of Health. So it's never said ain't trying to try everything. Even me to try.
I'm talking about home affairs when I say yesterday with the matter as it relates to the police, with people engaging themselves with police to video or record their engagement. Now, to an extent, that's supposed to mitigate the matter to 10-50%. Because what happened is that if I am on the road now, let's say I'm a full law-abiding citizen, I understand what happens. I go by a supermarket to buy regular toothpaste or something, see 100 people out there doing nothing, and I see a police jeep pull up. It gives you a little bit more mind to say, what? Let me take up the phone and video what these brothers them doing. Because the minister...
My brother, you know you understand what you're saying? You're listening to yourself? You have a minister who is the boss for the Guyana Police Force, who's supposed to be running the operation, telling you video and run the operation yourself. We're really going ahead. You understand? It's madness. The minister is accepting that he has no control over the police force.
Blatantly, that is exactly what...
So we're really, like, you understand?
I mean, the system has been like that for a long time.
Well, what is the solution? I know, you know, we all know. We are Guyanese in this country. I want to know what's the solution to the problem.
He's simply saying that, look, I as a minister, I can't control these brothers. I need some help controlling these brothers.
No, you don't need the help from the citizens.
Let me try.
You don't need the help from the citizens. It's those citizens become corrupt police. It's those citizens corrupt police. It's those citizens participate in corruption with the police. He has to say, I am incapable of doing my job and look for somebody else. For things like that,
Which year are we going to get that?
for things like that, you have to have reform. Not videoing the police. When a video comes out about the police doing wrongdoing, publicly they're charged. You see them being fired. When policemen do wrong thing, just transfer them to a next location to spread the corrupt police virus. That is what they do.
Well, that's definitely true. But what needs to happen, no minister, I mean, naturally speaking, from a humanistic point of view, no minister would ever say that I am corrupt and I'm going to resign.
I am not saying the minister is corrupt. I'm not saying the minister is corrupt. The minister has to accept. And at some point in time in a developed country, here how it works. CEOs for companies that have been managed poorly or something went wrong in the company and the stocks plummet, see, they resign. That is what men do.
They resign. Those people resign knowing that they're going to go off. So what is happening now? The minister is not going to tell them, man, I ain't performing, let me resign.
Brother, here what I tell you. I want to talk to people who got solutions. Me no want gaff. We talk. I want to talk with solutions. All we doing is going back and forth. You like the PR for the minister? Here now. When you get a solution, call me. I know the problems. I hearing them every day. I want a solution. Somebody did call him with a 226 number. Call back. Me not have a gaff, you know. Me never them gaff thing. I know and who there and who said. I know what's the problem. You know what's the problem. We know what's the solution. I want to know. Open now. Door no open. Sorry. One to Auntie Annie. She bring something for me?
Piece of cake from mommy. Mommy family from abroad.
Okay. So we do the cake.
No, we don't.
Can I put it in the fridge then?
Good morning, critic. Jarshang in a mess. Jarshang is too confusing right now. I got to put America Street there. I got some people selling food with some big ice pitcher. You gotta wait till people done buy for pass, or you gotta walk between the buses them, and it's not safe for people. And the next thing, the Diamond Park, the Diamond or Eastbound Park need to get a proper park close to the market because it's not safe for others with the park right now. It's dangerous. People getting robbed there. Sometimes it is be lonely, you're getting robbed. My son get robbed with the phone the other day. People walk and pull it out the hand in the bus, all kind of thing.
Yeah, we talking too much. $1 billion, 1 billion in hotels. Beautiful, beautiful. This job creation. Good morning, my brother. You look very handsome this morning. Stay safe and keep up the good work. Blessing. Yeah. So, we talking too much, you know. Me ain't got time. Them things get me for me nerves. We there back and you know and I know and we all know together. You know and I know and we all know together. Yeah. Now what happened? What happened after that? Sometimes I don't even like hearing me own voice. I just get fed up. No, just like, what the fuck? This is what we're doing. Solution to the problem. Sit down and figure, yes, no minister. First thing, no minister. He's saying no minister ain't gonna thing. So what we talking about? Do what you want to do. Yes, sir. When you call me, you accept that everything is the way it is and it can't change. Do what you want to do. Sean. Look, them banner come there for collect back the chair. Me, you know, we are going to get them out of the door. The chair can pass out the door. The furniture people come back there. Go and clear out the things from the chair. And just keep an eye on them. Right? You know which one? The long one. Just the chair, eh? They got come and go upstairs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. What's one side alone? One side. This you going.
I gonna see how you get them now. You gotta come out. If not, they gotta pay for all them things, remove and put back. You gotta come and do all that.
I hear me careful for the one scene black. No.
Just take out the things from the chair. It's just the chair alone. You might gotta bring it, stand it up there, and flip them out halfway or something. Me care how you do it. Yeah, I tell you. I misplaced one. I misplaced my earpiece. Hard to hear Critic on the busy street in New York. Alright, let's put the thing by the loudspeaker. Let everybody hear in New York what's going on in Guyana. Right? Yeah. So if you telling me, if you know what's the problem, if the mark out them easy, like me. Everybody got you expect them responsible for wear your mask, for do this, for uphold the law, and the minister come and tell you must video people. He has the corrupt police. He know how to solve the problem. You understand? So why must do better? Why could do better? Simple. You make examples of people. Now the Guyana Police Force need an active, like outside guard internal unit, internal investigation unit. The Guyana Police Force, the internal unit, you just gotta go and tell them what the police do you. You understand? And they would get 10 reports about one police officer, and still the police officer the work. They set you up. If you hear a police officer is taking bribe, you gotta get a car with an undercover police and you go. Or you set up somebody with a camera so you catch it. You charge it, put him before the court. You understand? I think 25% of the criminals on the street was farmer police. Yeah, so me not understand this how only in this country like nobody responsible for nothing. You're hurry for the work. You're excited for the work. But when the shit hit the fan, you say, nah, you don't know how to end up there. Somebody gotta take responsibility. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see the way in there. Is it the door height? No, you're coming around angle. You gotta come the other way. With this part, you gotta go and turn it around the other way. With that part, this part, you gotta come through here first. Like I did the back part, yeah. Go back. That's your best option. Yes, so, let's tell you. I'm sure got a little problem. And I deal with some professional people. So them is fix your thing if you get problem. So I'm not got no complaints yet. Yeah. Every individual have to make his safety and precaution in this COVID. But you gotta remember, yes, it's so. But you not stay in your house. You walking and talking and in people's face. Yes, sir. So, telling y'all with this corruption thing, what my friend just called it, because I know understand what we trying to say. Yes, and I'm trying to figure out what really trying to say. And that's confused me when people don't understand what's going on. And I feel confused. Right? What is, who's responsible? Why you believe he's vote for in 5 years? To get rid of people, maybe they're satisfied with the job what they do. Get rid of them. You want to see them? Massive, take your angle. Massive, start this up now. Side, massive. How far up you could go? You could go up in the carnival?
Yeah, I know.
Keep raising. Alright, hold on. We're doing a round bang. Come the waist time. Come the middle bang. Can we turn flat inside this place here, sir? Can we turn flat like this? Alright, you come straight up in here. Straight up in here. Massive. Straight up in here. You keep coming. No. You just duck and come out. Duck and come out. Are you straight up, brother? No, we gotta come down. Oh, I'm jamming something. Yeah? No, you gotta balance up yourself. Then chuck him in at some way. Well, pull. Eh? No, but I just gotta come. Wait, don't jam the ground. Wow.
Vicky? Yeah. Oh no. Huh?
Come on. We just gotta get a little thing we got.
Vicky? Get your campo, je vais te montrer pour aller space when you want to pull. Oh.
No.
Lega, bro. You got screw on?
Yeah.
Watch. Back up this thing. Ah. Me and the neighbor. Ah. Come. Yeah. Hey man, y'all can't come and do this thing, eh?
Huh?
Y'all can't come and do the thing up top there? I figure out you're going on there. Y'all taking enough of me time. Oh, no, mama. Listen to me. They got a grill behind this thing, right? Behind the plyboard got a grill.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama. Oh, Jesus. I don't mean like stress at all. I tell you. Black people are in there like they like stress, you understand? Everything. Yeah, abuse out there, meaning they be stressed. Them they say me, I just get them out of the house now.
Same big screwdriver, fast, right there. We get a part, yeah, ba?
Yeah, I work with screwdriver, sir?
No, we just got it.
Oh, 4 man on truck and then I got screwdriver, sir. Then I expect it. Let me just recollect myself. Miss Gaffer. I'm going to deal with Guyanese. Gaffer. Where the baby there, Paul? She lock up in the room? Sean? With the baby, she lock up in the room? Okay. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Critic.
Talk to me.
Hello?
Hi, talk to me.
You forgot me? Is the person that did you say you were going to call back and you will get in contact?
I forget you, sweetheart.
Please. Okay, you're busy?
It's me alone that's do this thing. And me also got a life too.
I know that.
You understand?
I have a life.
Yeah.
So when I would get to see you or talk to you or something, or send someone, would it?
COVID-19, I try not to meet nobody. That's the problem.
No.
If I had a studio in town with it, would have been really interesting. I would be able to look after everybody problem.
Wait, studio.
No, say if I had, I ain't got.
Oh, you don't have one?
Give me a show this weekend. I'm gonna see when they're in town because I ain't got transportation right now. So me limited to where there.
I was calling you all the time, you don't answer.
Maybe I was doing something. Give me a call this weekend.
Okay, then. We take care.
Magic forget back in there. You think I screw it? Is it screwing? Guys, let me look at this thing. It's confusion. You know, over the years I've had to develop, because I'm a very impatient person. I could be very impatient. And I've had to develop it, and it comes with maturity. You know, you get cool with certain things. Because I like this, I had to cheer set expecting, yes, and not to get up. But the guy is human error. So I look at it from that perspective. Because normally, I shy through the window and tell the guy pick it up and get back my money. But I like it. It's a nice chair set. I like it. And they're up to come and fix with a little problem again. But now if we get it out of the place, it's confused because we do a lot of modification to the place since we hey. So if we get it out, is the next problem. Take care, man. Let me go and deal with these problems. Remember, wear a mask. And the Ministry of Health has a lot of information on their page. Go to my page. Daily we're putting up information. And they got to take into consideration with coming back, right? Most likely the thing of a screw and after go upstairs.
Yeah, you guys can't tell. You have to go to the screw.
I'll take care. Love you guys.